I want to talk to the introverts for a minute. If you've ever felt like real estate was built for loud people, this is for you. Because I built a rental business where I barely have to talk to tenants. And no, it's not Airbnb. Hi, I'm Linza, the introvert landlord. And let me be honest, I don't like chasing rent. I don't like random people checking into my properties. And I definitely don't like anxious late night texts that start with, "Hey, sorry to bother you, but..." When we first started in short-term rentals, it felt exciting. It felt modern. It felt like opportunity. But behind the scenes, I was drained. Every few days, someone new was coming. New personality, new expectations, new energy in my space. And as an introvert, that unpredictability wears on you. It wasn't just the cleaning. It wasn't just the turnovers. It was the mental load. Every time my phone buzzed, my stomach tightened. Is something broken? Are they upset? Is this going to be a review issue? And I remember thinking, I didn't get into real estate to feel anxious. So we asked a better question. What if the problem isn't real estate? What if it's the model? That question changed everything. We stopped focusing on short-term stays and we shifted to 30-day minimum rentals, and specifically traveling professionals, mostly nurses. And let me tell you something, that one pivot stabilized our entire business. Now, if you're wondering, okay, but how do you actually attract nurses? Let me break that down casually. First, understand who they are. Travel nurses are professionals on 8 to 13-week contracts. They are not on vacation. They are not partying. They are working long shifts, sometimes nights, sometimes 12 hours. They want peace. They want safety. They want clean. They want predictable. So instead of decorating for Instagram, we started designing for functionality. Blackout curtains because night shift is real. A real desk, not a cute corner table, a real workspace. Fast, reliable Wi-Fi because charting and Zoom calls matter. Fully stocked kitchen because they are living, they're not visiting. In-unit washer and dryer if possible because no nurse wants to hunt for laundry after a 12-hour shift. When you start thinking like that, everything shifts. Second, speak directly to them. This is where most landlords mess up. They market to everyone. We don't. Our listing language says, perfect for traveling nurses and healthcare professionals. We mention proximity to hospitals. We highlight quiet neighborhoods. We emphasize safety and long-term comfort. You attract who you speak to. Third, offer lease terms that match their contracts. Most travel assignments are around 13 weeks. So instead of random nightly bookings, we offer 30-day minimums with extensions. That one structure eliminates constant turnover. Now, instead of 4 different guests in 1 month, we have 1 guest for 3 months. That changes your cleaning schedule. That changes your stress. That changes your income stability. And here's the part introverts will love. Communication drops dramatically because these are working professionals. They're busy. They're not texting you about where the extra towels are every weekend. Most communications happen through email or structured check-ins. Minimal contact, maximum clarity, predictable systems. Now let me say this. I didn't know all of this when we started. We pivoted because I was tired. And sometimes clarity comes from exhaustion. But once we saw the difference, we leaned in all the way. And something else happened. Our income stabilized, not spiked, stabilized, which in my opinion is better. When you know a unit is booked for 90 days, you can breathe differently. You're not refreshing an app, wondering if next weekend is filled. You're not negotiating nightly rates. You're running a business, not reacting to chaos. And that's the difference. Same property, different tenant, different strategy, different piece. Now, if you're watching this and you're thinking, okay, but can this really work? You need the right location near medical hospitals or medical centers, the right setup, furnished properly, the right marketing language, the right lease structure, and boundaries in your systems. This isn't about avoiding people. It's about designing a model that fits your personality. Introverts don't struggle in real estate. We struggle in high chaos models. And midterm rentals, especially for traveling nurses, are one of the best fits I've found. If you're exhausted by constant turnover, if your phone gives you anxiety, if you're chasing rent and feeling overwhelmed, maybe you don't need to quit. Maybe you need to pivot. If you want to know exactly how we set ours up, from listing language to lease structure to how we attract nurses consistently, check the link below. I'll walk you through it step by step because you can build rental income without burning out, and you can do it quietly. I'll see you in the next video.